We're up and running, boys.
Yeah, I think it says it's streaming live, custom live. Huh. Okay, cool.
How are you guys? How's New York?
New York is pretty good, man. Nothing crazy on my end. I'm waiting for a couple of things, but yeah, still waiting for Liz. And I shouldn't talk about this. We're live. Jesus Christ.
You never know what's going to be said when you talk about shit live. That's
it's dreary over here. It's like it's been cloudy and raining and humid. It sucks.
I've been my voice is, as you can hear, mostly gone. Well, it's a little bit back now. I've just been on the road. You know when you go on the road and you're like, I think I've just bombed for like 4 shows in a row, and then but then afterwards people were like, no, I love that.
No way. Like, you bombed 4 shows in a row?
I feel like the past like 5 shows I've done have been like not good.
Are you in a rut?
I think so. Maybe I am.
Oh.
What makes you feel that way? Are people laughing but you're not enjoying the performance, or people are not laughing and you're not enjoying the performance?
It is, people are laughing, but it feels less like a hearty, satisfying laugh and more like a fuck you, you sick bastard. You just need this and we'll give it to you.
Like a polite laughter.
Not even polite, almost like a laugh where they're like, it, like, you know how if I was like, when you go to the zoo and there's a wild animal and you see kids some kids like throw food at it, like here, you're gonna eat this, but fuck you. Like it feels almost like that. Like people are like trying to like pick their laughs to wound me, for me to then be like, oh, thank you, and then scoop up and devour, you know?
Is it your first time performing in those areas? Is it because it's not your crowd? These people don't get you? What's happening?
No, I think honestly, I'm good just going through. I think, I don't know. I'm not going to say every comedian goes through this because I wouldn't wish this on anyone. But like, I think I'm just going through that. Like, this happens to me every summer where I just hate myself for a month and a half straight. Where I'm just like, I'm out of shape. I'm loud. I'm stupid. Yeah. I'm talking too much about sex, you know?
Yeah, that happens to me every other month. Like every other month, I have a month and a half where I hate myself.
Yeah. TJ doesn't hate himself at all, ever.
I wouldn't say I hate myself, but sometimes I'm in a rut, just like anybody else. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not having fun. Like,
right.
I'm doing fine, but like
exactly.
We can all do fine at this point in our career.
You're doing well off of technical abilities, but you're not elevating like you're supposed to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish there was like a hat you could wear. Like everyone had a rut hat. Like, all right, this guy's rut hat on, man. Give me, at least he's out here trying still.
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
I've missed you guys.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a long fucking time.
I was listening to the podcast we dropped. By the way, this is the Robbie podcast, if anyone's paying attention. But I was listening to the podcast that we dropped today, and I was like, oh man, we're so good at this. I was sucking our dicks.
See? I think Sean deserves to hear this. Sean, we're very good at talking.
Wait, which episode did we just drop today?
It was remember last time we recorded, we had 2. It was the second one.
I think the one where we talked about was it sexism a lot? Like me and you were going.
We talked about sex. We were arguing about the WNBA.
Okay.
I was saying that women are equal, and TJ wasn't. And
hey, listen, it's my brand. I hate women. I have to keep the brand.
No great podcast trio exists without the controversial one.
Yeah.
You know, and it can't be me. I can't be the controversial. It's all that's between you guys.
Yeah, it's too easy to cancel you.
Exactly. TJ is almost bulletproof. He's black, Haitian, right away. Two, also gay.
Yeah. Gay according to his friends.
You're a straight white man. You should be dead. Your life is
I know, right?
an offense to people.
I should have sacrificed myself to be carved up and fed to the immigrants that the Trump administration was keeping locked up in cages.
Yeah, they should have turned you into an aluminum foil blanket to keep all those kids warm.
Exactly. Dude, I've got a lot of blubber. I got a lot of fat. You know? Wait. Yeah. So like maybe this is like from almost a year ago. Last September, I was this is name droppy, but it's interesting. It was Will Sylvince and Cypher and Caitlin and me, and we went to Chappelle's Land, right? In September. But when you went, you had to get a COVID test and wait for the results before you could go anywhere near the actual property, right? So while we were waiting for the property, Will and I were just talking about being in shape, which he is way more in shape than I. Will Sylvince, look him up. And he challenged me to a push-up competition, and I did 37 push-ups.
That's amazing. That's a lot more than I thought you could do.
Oh yeah, we should have a competition between the three of us.
Hell yeah!
I had a push-up competition with Andy Haynes, and I beat him on that one. I think I did 38. So you and I are.
You're also like you're a slim guy. You're like fit.
Yeah.
Like, and TJ's TJ's like, I carry like a tube. Like TJ is all chest. TJ's all here.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I'm all stomach, and Wilfred, you're all just ass and thighs.
I just look like me and Bugs Bunny have the same exact body.
You just described Wilfred in the most delicious way possible.
Yeah, all ass.
Yeah, I'm like a Nelly video.
If we resort to cannibalism, you eat Wilfred first.
Y'all know, before I got on this, somebody sent me this thing, and apparently Hollywood made a movie, and the title of it is Karen. And it's exactly about what you think it would be about.
Wait, who made the movie?
Hollywood. It's like a legit studio movie named Karen.
Is it a horror movie?
Yes, it's a knockoff of Jordan Peele's type of stuff.
Oh.
Fucking Karen.
I'm kind of into that.
It's a knockoff of what?
Of Get Out.
Oh, it's like, it's just like a crazy.
Just white people doing weird shit to black people. Yeah.
So okay, but it's specifically to black people.
Yes, it's called Karen. The title is so hacky to me. I don't even want to watch the trailer.
Because remember, in the early 90s, crazy white women movies were big, but they were mainly only going after other white people. Like
which ones?
The Crush with Alicia Silverstone. It was the movie that made her, like, put her on the map, right? Where she played like a 17-year-old, like, who became it's also like what made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was that movie? Swim Fan. That was another one.
So I don't remember. I think that might have even been later. Single white female. Never forget that one. Single white female.
Is that the actual title of a movie?
The title is Single White Female, and it's about a crazy single white female. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's a genre that's going to be rebooted.
Yeah, apparently.
Everything in the 90s is coming back. We got white ladies going crazy. Racism a little bit.
Yeah. Limp Bizkit will come back.
Limp Bizkit. Yeah, actually, I was in a car with, I don't mean to name drop, but Casey James Malengo was playing Limp Bizkit last night. He was going a little crazy with his 90s nostalgia.
Man, I got to tell you, I've heard that name so many times around white comedians. I've never bothered to look it up. I have no idea what kind of music Limp Bizkit plays.
What?
Oh, no. Okay, don't listen to it because we will play it for you.
Yeah.
It'll be so fun to do that on the podcast.
We're going to be, the next episode will be the Limp Bizkit, the Limp Bizkit Chronicles. Because, buddy, if you want to talk about, I will say this, like, and I'll say this again on the podcast. What Rage Against the Machine did, and this is one of my like favorite groups ever. I'll say it. A lot of people will say it was rap rock. I disagree. I think they were just doing something different.
Do you have a sense of what Limp Bizkit does?
TJ?
No, but I know what Rage Against the Machine is.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, this is
Perfect.
great.
Are
I'm
they
so
the
happy
same?
that
Are they similar?
No, Limp Bizkit is like when we showed you Lemon Party that one time. It's gonna be that exciting. It's gonna be like eel soup and Two Girls One Cup all in one song.
Yeah, like, oh man, there's so many. I mean, if Limp Bizkit, okay, if Rage Against the Machine is like, what's your favorite alcohol, TJ?
I like a bourbon, Woodford Reserve.
Okay, if Rage Against the Machine is Woodford Reserve, Limp Bizkit is hot Mad Dog 2020, like hot, like someone warmed it up in a soup kettle.
Like it got left in a summer car, like a car.
Yeah.
Mm.
For 5 years.
Holy shit. Okay.
But in that same regard, even though you know this, there's something about it that still makes you want to go, I got to just take a sip of it, though. I just got it. You know?
I remember I was doing research for a show, and one of the people that I was researching is Jerry Garcia from Grateful Dead, and I've never heard of that before. So where is Grateful Dead in comparison to Limp Bizkit?
Grateful Dead? Oh, I don't even think you're talking about two things that are in the same world.
Aren't they just white bands who play white music?
I think you're. It almost feels like you're fucking with us.
No, I'm serious.
No, like the Grateful Dead is like one of the most influential, like genre-changing music. Like they changed the idea of live music. Like
okay,
they were the first band. They were the first band to have like a true cult following, which was thousands of people that would just follow them from show to show.
They're like Fish before Fish.
Yeah, I've heard they sell out Madison Square Garden every goddamn year, and I've never heard one song of Fish.
Oh man, yeah. Like not only do they sell out Madison Square Garden every year, they sell out usually 15 shows in a row. Like they'll do like 2 weeks.
It's crazy.
But I guarantee a lot of those people are repeating. Like I guarantee a lot of people will be like, oh, I'm going to 5 or 6 of those.
It's just their vibe. That's what they like. Huh?
Yeah. Whereas Limp Bizkit is like Limp Bizkit is like analingus. Like it's there, and people do it, and no one really wants to talk. Some people like to talk about it, but they talk about it in like a whatever. I don't give a stuff. I eat shit. I don't care way.
Yeah. Do you know what a juggalo is?
Yes, because that's related to Grateful Dead. No, isn't it?
No. Juggalos are from what's the Insane Clown Posse.
Insane Clown Posse.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's all I you know what? I don't want to give you any more clues. I just want your natural reaction.
All right, I will not look it up.
I've never felt the need to defend white music so much. And when TJ was like, "Well, the Grateful Dead, what Limp Bizkit, are they similar?" It's like, that is almost equal to being like, "Oh, you're from Haiti? My cousin's from El Salvador. You guys are probably the same."
Yeah.
And even that's not good enough. Even that's not.
Did I just compare like an open micer to Dave Chappelle? Is that a similar?
Yeah, no, you compared Chappelle to like the Fat Jew.
Okay.
Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because the Fat Jew does have some. There is some of the shit he does. I don't know why that guy ever started stealing jokes. Because I did a movie once that he was in, and he was like a funny, just like talkative, off the cuff guy. When he started like actually steal, that when he stole jokes, it was like, why would you even need to do this? I felt like it was weird.
You run out of content. You're a slave to content.
Yeah, he felt the need to feed the beast, and then memes are very easy, and then you get a huge following off of memes. So I think he did that.
Isn't that crazy? Because that was before the content enslavement. I feel like
Right.
it was right before.
He was
It was-
on the come up of it. He's one of the
He was
people
like-
that made it popular.
Yeah, he made it the thing.
And there's the other guy, Jerry something.
Fuck Jerry as a production.
Fuck Jerry.
Jerry. Yeah.
company.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd like to apologize to all white people because I recognize the error of my ways. And now that I understand the comparison I made.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is the closest you can get to being racist towards a white person. It's confusing. Like, so wait, Neil Young, right? He was a lot like Color Me Bad, right? They were similar. They could probably tour together.
Actually, I
Yeah.
was at a show one time and they were talking about Neil Young, and I was trying to find a comparison for him. And I was like, is Neil Young the Kid Cudi of white music?
No, he's the Kid Rock of white music.
No, don't even
But
don't
Kid
even
Rock
go
is a
there.
white. No, Kid
Don't even
Cudi,
go
he's a
there.
sad rapper. He's like a sad
He's-
rapper who talks
No.
about his feelings.
Neil Young is like he's like if
he
like
plays single
Korn.
dad music.
No. Neil Young is like the Chuck D, maybe.
Chuck D from Public Enemy.
Yeah, like Neil Young was part of the first ever musical beef, which was between Neil Young and Leonard Skinner.
Neil Young was the first white person to use his voice and to sing. Before they were just doing speeches.
He's Canadian, right?
He's Canadian, yeah. But Neil Young released a song called Southern Man, which is just about all of the racism and all shit that happened in the South and like continues to happen, but specifically back in the 70s, right? And then Leonard Skinner, which is a big fucking American band from Alabama, in their song, their biggest song ever, probably Sweet Home Alabama, there's a verse where they take a shot back at Neil Young, where they're like,
Oh.
yeah. Specifically, it goes, I heard Neil Young sing about us. I heard old Neil put us down. Well, I hope Neil Young can remember a Southern man don't need him around.
Mm.
Damn! Like in the 70s, that was like a diss, you know? And so, yeah.
That is such a weak diss. I guess people were weak in the 70s. He said nothing about his bitches. He said nothing about his money. Come on.
Yeah. He didn't fuck his girlfriend. Like nothing about a secret kid.
Like, hey man, you're talking about us. Just know we don't need you around. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I think back then the fact that they were just doing it in songs was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
The fact that that's how everything was back then. Like, you watch a lot of old comedies. I think we talked about this before. A lot of it's just like, oh, the fact that they just did it on camera was enough.
Yeah.
Do you think comedy will ever get to that point where we like are doing like battle jokes? Not in a roast battle, because roast battle is not the same thing. Where it's like we actually have beef with each other, and then we sort it out in a special.
I guarantee it's going to get to that. I guarantee it, because also comedy's becoming so inside. Like, I just had this on the past couple of dates I did, where like I met people who came to the show and they were very nice, but a lot of them were like huge podcast fans and were like talking to me about like
our podcast.
There's one, I met one couple that likes this podcast, but also this podcast as well. We just released episode 10?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're babies. We got baby legs. We're crawling.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think Rogan just released episode 3,800 or somewhere around there.
6,000 something for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I'm comparing us to. We got to get as big as Joe Rogan and then move to an already established comedy scene and take it over.
Yeah.
But but there's people who like they know like what's going on between comics and like they know social behind the scenes shit. So they'll get to a point where there'll be two comedians that have beef with each other, just both do a special about each other. And
well, Dave did it in a very classy way. It wasn't a beef kind of thing, but he had jokes about Kevin Hart, how Kevin Hart charges way more than he does, and his kids are fans of Kevin Hart, and that hurt his feelings. You guys don't remember? From
where he said his kid was like backstage, like eating. Oh, this is so good. Like, what? Yeah.
So
that is.
More people could do that. I'm sure Chris Rock could have jokes about Dave.
But I mean, I'm sorry. I feel like it'll
But
be.
I want real beef, like real, like when Nas and Jay-Z didn't like each other, like.
But see, comedy doesn't lend itself to that. Like, we're kind of pussies. That's not really like the bravado that rappers have.
We do feel that way about each other.
We do.
I don't know, dude. I think you're starting to see more and more of that. I'm starting to see more people like posting, like they'll post an Instagram, like a snapshot of something, a message they sent, talking shit to someone. Like I think it'll be like you'll have like a, you know, trying to think of like Carmen Lagala and Caitlin Palufo. I'm just trying to use two women to make this inclusive, but like they suddenly don't like each other for some reason, and they both start talking shit about each other's, you know, weight. Who knows? And then the two guys, you know, like Wilfred will probably get. Yeah, I feel like you'll be the first one of us to have a shit talking special.
Yeah, who would I go? Who should I go after?
Hari Kondabolu, you two, go at it. You know, yeah, I think definitely, dude. That's definitely where we're going.
Yeah, I guess the more independent it gets, then the more free people feel to do shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then fans will take it too far and shoot one of us.
All right, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
And then the rest of us will get together and make like a compilation CD of like, hey man, hey, no more violence jokes.
Yeah, like a "We Are the World" joke.
East Coast, West Coast beef.
It's gonna be like one white comic at a time, just saying one word of the joke.
Oh, dude,
that sounds awful.
Awful in a good way, like a Limp Bizkit way. Where you're like, this is awful, but it's kind of worth it every now and again.
Hell yeah!
Oh man, I'm so excited to look up Limp Bizkit stuff, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna read you some of the lyrics before we play the songs.
Okay. Are they really bad?
Yeah, some of the lyrics are pretty crazy.
Okay.
Oh, dude, yeah, TJ, please avoid looking into any of it.
I will do my best to not look any of it up, and I'm excited to see what's
Wait, Wilfred, we should make a document, you and I, that's like TJ's got to guess like actual Limp Bizkit lyric or something a junkie was saying to score.
All right. Something a homeless person said in the street.
Yeah. Is this an actual recorded platinum song selling lyric, multi-platinum, or something a fucking crazy hobo said on the subway over here?
Wow.
Dude.
You got way more exciting now. I can't wait till Tuesday.
Well, that episode, because our next, just for anyone, because it's on we're live on YouTube right now, but not Facebook. But next week it'll be a hiatus, but then we're back the week after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens next week?
We're not recording today, so we won't have something next week.
Right. And then we'll record on Tuesday. Got it.
But the next episode after that, which will drop, I'm looking at the map now. What is that? July 6th?
Yeah.
That will be the Lost Limp Bizkit files.
Hell yeah.
Just a reminder to anyone watching, this is the Raw Beef podcast on the Helium Comedy Network. You guys want to, you got more dates to plug, Sean?
If you're watching this, I am in Pensacola on the 24th of this month, Panama City on the 25th, and Tuscaloosa, Alabama on the 26th. Go to my website, seanpatton.com. All tickets are for sale. It's going to be good shows.
Where's Panama City?
Panama. I'm going to
Florida.
Florida, Panama City, Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, Sean has got a new hour in Spanish. He's just gonna go to Panama.
Yeah.
Fucking kill it.
Yeah, I've got some dates coming up.
Do it. Plug them.
I'm gonna be in North Bergen, New Jersey.
Whoop.
Here are the cities: North Bergen, New Jersey, Minneapolis, Denver, San Francisco. But follow me on Instagram because I don't have those posted anywhere just yet.
Sweet.
At Wilfred Padua.
And July 10th, I'll be at the Secret Group in Houston, Texas. So you can go and find tickets to that on Instagram at TJ Stand Up. The link is in my bio. So if you follow me, you can find those. And they're on my website too. So
Wait, TJ, you were just at the creek?
I was at the creek, yeah.
How was it?
Was a lot of fun.
It's a better room, right?
It's a great room, and the hang in the backyard is so much fun. Because she wasn't doing show there that weekend. That weekend we're just all hanging out in the back.
Yeah, man.
It was cool as fuck. And after my show, we had like a lighter crowd because it was Sunday, and then she had to move us early, so 6 p.m. After my show, Eddie Pepitone was headlining. So I got to watch him do his this guy is so good.
Oh, Eddie Pepitone?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Eddie Pepitone's fucking a wizard. That guy.
He was amazing.
That dude is just that guy's just like one of those. I find him very inspirational in a lot of ways, and I'd never say this to him because I feel like he's a guy that needs to feed off the pain a little bit.
Yeah.
That guy's been at it for so long and has been like on the radar as like a comic for so long. But like if you watch him and you have any sort of sense of humor, it just gets you. It's just like it's so fucking crazy.
He kills hard.
Yeah, he's so great. Yeah, man. I'm glad he's sort of having like a bit of a come up now too.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what's up. All right. Well, I got to jump off.
All right.
Yeah.
Boys, great to see you. See you in a couple weeks, or I'll see you next week on this stuff.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
All right.
Next Tuesday, are we back in person, or are we still doing this?
No, I'm not back till the 1st, so it'll be not the 1st, the 29th.
Cool.
Yeah, you get in that day, right? And then we're gonna.
I get in on the 29th, so I'll be able to record that night. Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, boys. Good day.
See you soon.
Hey, remember, I love you all.
I love you too, buddy.
Love you too, bud. Stay safe.